This video is to show you how to color mix for the scene painting project. So for this project, you're gonna have to know how to combine blue, red, and yellow into different colors. You also have white and black in your kits, so if you need those to lighten or darken your colors, you can do that too. All right, general rule of thumb. When mixing colors, you want to use more of the lighter color than you use of the darker color. So I'm gonna just scoop some of this out. You guys all have these colors in your kits. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix a couple of them at the same time. You guys can do this at the same time, or you can do them separately. You'll have some time today to really experiment and figure out what works best. Okay. Then I want to add some red to one of these. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put some red over here so I can mix my red and blue. There we go. And a little bit of blue. Okay. Now you guys only have 3 brushes, so you may have to go through and reuse them. So you may have to go wash them off if you run out. But the main thing you're looking for here is what happens when you combine 2 colors. So if you notice here, blue and yellow combining is making green. You really want to mix this until you get a really solid looking green color. You may have to add more yellow, you may have to add more blue. It all comes down to how much you put in originally. All right, I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm gonna leave that one there. Then we're gonna take and we are gonna do our red. I'm actually gonna use this brush right here to do our blue and red because I think that's gonna be the easiest thing to combine. So I'll combine this right here. In my opinion, the blue and red is the most difficult thing to mix together because the colors are so similar as far as strength that it's really hard to get the right balance. So you can see it a little bit is starting to turn purple, but it's still pretty red. So I'm going to add a lot more blue here. There we go. That's starting to come through now. A good way to test it is to test it on something that's white or to just put a strip over on the side. All right, I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm gonna leave that where it is. And for my last one, I actually need to go wash off my brush. So I'm gonna do that really quick and I will be back to mix it. When you wash out your brush, it's really important that you wash all of the colors out. And then you can dry it with a paper towel or something like that. Make sure that you don't use your mom's like super nice towels to do it. Then I'm gonna mix this last one together. And I'm gonna get some orange. This is a little too light for me actually, so I'm gonna add some more red to it. There we go. That's starting to look better. You can mix this however you need to make it work. So now we have 6 different colors we can work with, and we can add more to each color to make it work however we need them. These colors right here, the red, blue, and yellow, are our primary colors. Then the green, orange, and purple are secondary colors. So when we think about these colors, we have to kind of go around in a wheel, which is why they call it the color wheel. So I'm going to start with blue since I have a clean brush for it. I'm just going to put a little dot of blue. You can also, if you want to for this, print out a blank color wheel, but I'm just going to put a little splash blue. Then, if we continue around the circle, we have blue, and then I'm just going to go to red next. So I will take and I will put a little blob of red, but I want to leave a space between them because the red and the blue are the primary, and mixed together they make our secondary. So I've got my red, I've got my blue. And for my last primary color, I have yellow. So I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to finish out my wheel. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to figure out what colors mixed together to make what. So blue and red together made purple. So I'm going to add some purple in here. If your purple comes out a little brownish like mine is, it's probably because it's missing some red. So you may add some of that. You can also add a touch of white if it's coming out too dark. Then my red and yellow combine together to create orange. And my yellow and my blue combined together to make green. So the purpose of this is to just remind us what colors mixed together to create what. So as you go through this project, keep this with you so that you can use it. And as we need to, we'll refer back to it.